Good morning. Oh, man. Oh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thunder. Nick. I don't have good energy today. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I'm sore. I'm a little tired. Shouldn't be that tired, though. I slept plenty yesterday. I literally slept all day. Didn't record anything yesterday. I slept all day. So I shouldn't be tired, but I am tired. I'm getting old. I don't know. Body's wearing down. Today, we're back in HIGHLIFE RP. I feel like it's been like a week since I've been on this server. It hasn't been a week. I've checked in. I've jumped in every day or so, every 2 days or so, and checked the dailies and, paid off my warehouses and what have you. So it's not like I'm, but it does feel like it's been a while since I've been on the server. So with that in mind, we're going to jump in today, and we got stuff to do. We got moves to make. Day before yesterday, I was in the server and I was selling a bunch of cars and stuff, thinning out my vehicle portfolio, if you will. So today, and I also sold my boat. So today I need to, turns out we have a daily for, fishing. And now I don't have a boat because I checked this already. I already loaded into the server to let it warm up and check out the daily. SeaWorld. Yeah. So I sold my boat the other day. Now I have to buy a new boat. So first thing we're going to do today is we're going to take my cool new car and we're going to go buy a boat. Oh, crap. This is not the direction I go. So plan today is do some mining, kill that daily. Do some fishing, kill that daily. And then oh yeah, I got a new truck. I sold a bunch of cars and I got a new truck. That's weird. Why is that guy got a siren on? He's not even chasing anybody. That threw me off a little bit. I was like, what, is it me? He's mad at me? I was like, what's going on? If we have time, I'd love to get this car painted today. Or this truck painted today. But I'm not sure we're going to have the time for that. We'll have to see. All right, we're going over to the medium warehouse because I need to pick up the spare fishing pole, hunting knife, yada, yada, yada. When I sold my boat, I didn't think to take any of that out of the boat, so I don't have any of those things. With the exception of in this warehouse, I think we have one of each. So let me check that out real quick. There we go. Fishing rod, there we go. Give me that, thank you. I also need the mining drill, thank you. Hunting knife, 1. Do I have any fishing bait? Yes, I do. Okay, how much is my inventory right now, though? Okay, so how much of this fishing bait can I carry? 28. Nope, I knew it. I knew it wouldn't be able to carry all of it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some of the stuff in the trunk. Why do I have 20 pounds of mining drill on me right now. I'll need that for later, obviously. But right now... I have multiple drills? The hell? I pulled out 2 mining drills? No, I don't want... Oh, wait. I already have one on me? I must have already had one on me. I only pulled out one from the warehouse, right? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played this game. I must have had my mining drill out last time I played. Okay, fishing bait 28. Perfect. We're out of here. We ride. Okay, so this is a cool boy truck, huh? Look at this truck. Ooh, it's a cool boy truck, dude. Get out of here. I like it. Okay, let's go buy a boat. I'm gonna buy the cheapest possible boat. I'm gonna buy like a bullshit ass little boat that, like, basically I'm gonna steal Yeskel's boat. That little whatever. We'll look and see, but like, I'm realizing I don't need like a 400 storage boat to accomplish these. It only needs words. Wow, sentence just fell apart in my own mouth right there. Do you guys see that? That was crazy. Just fell apart as I was saying it. The sentence just assembled itself inside my face. It's not like I need a 400 storage because I'm out there in the ocean filling my whole boat full of fish and making a bunch of money. I don't really fish like that, right? I just need a boat to do the dailies. So I'm going to take whatever bullshit little boat is cheap as hell, and we're just going to call it a day, you know? I think that boat is the one that Yeskel had, because Yeskel had one that was really cheap. It was only had like 150 storage or something, but like, I mean, that's really all you need is my point, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You don't need more storage than that in a boat, really. I'm still feeling out this Jeep, dude. It's kind of slippery in a fun way. This is one of the new parking spots. Isn't this cool? Look at this. Ooh, that's slick. Okay, where's the boat place? Oh, it's behind me. Plus, added bonus, Yeskel's boat was super fast, too, which was kind of cool. His boat just cooked right past my boat, dude. I was like, yeah, yours might be faster, but I got 400 storage. And I was like, even when I said it, I was like, that doesn't really matter. Okay, that's a basic 400. Basic 400. That's a step below the one I had. I had the special edition, or no, I had the Toro. Okay, so 100 storage for that one. That's like 25. Maybe I'll do a 30. This is the one that Yeskel had. This one's fast as shit, though. I might just do this one. I'm biting Yeskel's style big time, but he doesn't play on the server anymore. Plus, it's got 150 storage, which is great. Yeah, we're doing that one. Woo, come on with it one time. All right. So, now we got to get 20 stingrays of any kind. Is one of my dailies. What was it? 20 fins, right? Yeah, fish up 20 fins of any type. So we'll just do dolphins. Easy peasy. Any second now we should get dolphins. Here it is. Perfect. That locked it? Interesting. Okay. And do the thing where we drop the anchor. There we go. $20 dolphins. Coming right up. Whoa. I need to get into the spot, like the hot spot where it's just constant dolphins. It's not quite where I'm at. Yes, dolphin fin. Throw that away. Perfect, dude. We got a dolphin, dude. 19 more of those, bro. Just need 19 more of them shits. Ooh, dolphin fin. I'll load you. 18 more of those. Today, because I'm trying very hard not to. Ooh, dolphin fin, nice. Got another one. Oops. Because I'm trying very hard to stay awake and be back on the grind. Um, I went the long way home, you know, adulting and what have you. Oh, sweet, another dolphin fin, dude. We're on the dolphin fins like crazy right now. Let's go. Um, I got a couple of Mountain Dews so that I can get a nice, healthy sized recording today on the High Life server because you know we got things to do. Dolphin fins, let's go, dude. I'm in the hottest of hot spots right now, dude. This is great. We're killing the game, dude. Whoa. This is fast right now, dude. Fast and furious right now. So I got some Mountain Dews, and guess which flavor I got, dude? You'll never guess. One, because there's nobody watching, but two, because you'll literally never guess. There's too many flavors of Mountain Dew now. But I found a flavor called Purple Thunder. Ooh, come on. I got a couple of bottles. Couple bottles of Purple Thunder. Come on. Match made in heaven. It was born to be. It's like a grape. So it's like a grape drink, dude. It's pretty good. I already had one bottle. The second bottle is right here, and I'm trying really hard not to crack it open because I might need it later if I get more tired, you know. Ah, come on. Dude, I'm getting dolphin fins like crazy, dude. This is great. It's like every other fish almost right now. I'm a little worried about how much bait I have, but other than that, this is great. Wouldn't mind catching a couple of regular fish just to get some bait back real quick, you know? That being said, when you're on the dolphins, dude, you just got to stay on those dolphins, you know? Come on. I was doing so good. Yeah, we are doing so good. Let's go. I only have 2 fishing baits left. I need to catch some, dude. I need to catch some fish right now. How do I not get my bait back when I catch a fish on a bait? You know, like that's weird. Like every time I catch a dolphin fin and I throw the dolphin fin away, like I lose a bait. It's like, dude, I should get that bait back. It's, you know, I caught a fish with it. It's in the fish. You know what I mean? Like, what, before I throw the fish away, I'm not pulling the bait out? Of course I am. What? Ah. Too quick. I was too quick on the D button there. Took a little longer that time. Nope, it didn't. Damn it. Yeah, now I have no. Okay, hold on. $18 out of 20 already. Damn, I'm doing great. This is the fastest I've ever... Dude, I'm completely, like, 100% right on the heart of the Dolphins right now or something, dude. Because I'm 18 to 20. It's only taken me, like, 10 minutes maybe. Because you got to imagine the first 8 to 10 minutes is probably getting the boat, buying the boat, bringing the boat out to the water. And now I'm one dolphin fin away from finishing off this objective. Dude, it's never been this quick. This is a lucky boat, dude. I didn't know this was a lucky boat, dude. This is great. No, with the DVD, bro. Right when I was about to win. Come on, bro, with that shit. What are we doing? Knock it off. Done. Bro. That's great. All right, let's put the hunt knife in there. Fishing rod in there. And the fishing bait in there. Dude, done, done, and done. Wow. This is a good luck boat right here, bro, on the reel. Plus, it's quick as hell, dude. All right, first step done. Second step is to go do some mining, which is equally as boring as this was. But after that, you know, we're going to have all day to do some stuff. I might try and get some paint put on my truck, if not get it totally souped up. I don't even know if anybody's in the city mechanic-wise. We'll have to see. I hit that post. Wasn't trying to hit that post. This car jams, dude. Damn, this shit goes like 80 miles an hour damn near. Jeez, it cooks, man. It's undeniably. Ooh, all services are now closed. Oh, balls. DW just closed. I thought they were just opening, and I was going to be excited. Damn it. All right. Dude, so far so good. That was a great first objective knockdown right there. Let's go. There's a real confidence builder. Kicking the shit out of them fins like I just did. Where the shorties at? Okay, relax there, dude. Guy on Twitter. Guy on Life Invader. Looking for internet girls. Okay, dude. What I like about this truck is the name of the truck is Yosemite, so it's a Y, so it's at the bottom. So I can just one-up scroll whatever garage I put it in, and I'm on the truck, you know? Pretty much guaranteed to be on the bottom of my, you know, vehicle list, no matter what. All right, before I do anything else, let me just park for a second. Let me look. Okay, what are we doing? It's raining. Yeah, what else is new? Okay, all my payments are done. How's my money looking? 668. I'm still rich. For this server though, I'm broke as hell. That's the funny thing. Let's drive by DW, just see how much of a wait it is. See if there's a ton of cars. Very interesting how that car pulled out in front of me right there, huh? Alright, well, we gotta go do mining anyway, so let's get the hell out of the city. What does that guy run into, I wonder? I'm not even sure what I do to this truck, to be honest. I mean, I obviously tint the windows. I'm thinking maybe I do like a, gunmetal silver kind of a vibe. Just a basic silver, tint the windows, basic silver. Leave the wheels, obviously. Leave the tires and the rims and everything how they are. Probably just like a matte silver, maybe. That's about all I do. And then I get it souped up. I don't think a truck like this should have a turbo on it. So I wouldn't get a turbo, but I get everything short of a turbo. I don't imagine there's a ton that can be customized on this, but maybe there is. I don't know. It can't even, I mean, it can barely go 90 miles an hour. But it's funny because that's fast enough for me. I don't really care about going like 300 miles an hour. That doesn't do a whole lot for me. It gets up to 70 or 80 like real quick, which is kind of more important to me, to be honest. 'Cause there's only so many long stretches where you're really going to max out your speed anyways, you know? So I really like this truck. It's a more grounded in reality version of it's a more grounded in reality version of that like little mini monster truck I had before, you know? The Bifta or whatever it was. Like this is kind of feels like that, you know, it bounces around like that, it's squirrely on the road like that, but it doesn't feel as over the board as that felt when I was driving it around. This doesn't feel quite as look at me, look at me, look at me, you know? Which I like. Let me get some water actually. That's one. 99 more. It's going to take a while. I like. I was about to eat the sausage roll as well, but then I was like, you know what's nice is having the S, because Pater drops in right between the painkiller and sausage roll, because alphabetical order. So it's nice having the sausage roll to sit on, so that when I get a Pater, it goes and it, and then just up one, and I can get to the. Bro, it was internet nonsense, Kyle, but I was like, oh, this will spin out quick, real quick. This will spin out Kyle real quick. Imagine, dude. That would be, yeah. That's how much you'd have to do, though. I mean, let's be real. It's Jaylen Brown. Like you're gonna have to, you'd have to give away so much to get him, dude. How's you doing today, buddy? Everything good? Dude, we picked up a shooter. Detroit picked up a shooter, dude, with our 37th or 39th pick or whatever. Some kid out of Tennessee. I haven't had a chance to really like deep dive him yet, but in college he shot like almost 40% from three. So I'm like, oh, dude, a catch and shoot guy, sweet, sold. Let's get it. Has a horrible contract. Oh, Jaylen Brown, yeah, oh for sure, yeah, no, it's yeah. Yeah, he'd cripple your team. This new second apron, man, this hard cap is a dirty bird, dude, for sure. Day's all good so far. Go kayaking later. Okay, right on. Sounds like fun. Is that single man group of friends? Everybody has their own kayak, or is that like two man kayaks with a group of friends in pairs? Because I think single kayak is way better than like one of those like group kayaks. That's the worst. Nothing wrong going kayaking with your friends, but like as long as everybody has their own kayak, then it's a good time. If everybody doesn't have their own kayak, it's like, oh god damn it, who am I, you know, carrying around the damn river today? Just single kayak, nice. Yeah, that's best case right there. I didn't wasn't a huge kayak guy growing up, but we had canoes. We had 2 or 3 canoes my whole childhood. So whenever we go up to the property, my dad owned some land, or inherited some land from his granddad, from my grandpa, from his dad, after he passed. So like most, and he got that land when I was like 3 or 4. So most of my childhood, we had like 5 or 6 acres on a lake up in the woods of Washington State. 45 to an hour drive away from where I grew up. And so like on weekends, if we didn't have anything going on, you'd be like, let's go up to the property. And we'd go up to the property, and if it was before we could leave, he had to literally rope and tie on like 2 or 3 canoes to the top of the station wagon or the van or whatever it is we were taking up there. And I have a lot of fond memories of paddling around the lake, dude, in our canoes and shit. So while I've never really been a kayak guy, canoes are kind of the same lane, but just a little less mobile in the water. But I'm a big canoe guy, dude. Problem with the canoe though, and the same problem you have when you get into like more than a one person kayaks is like eventually one person's rowing and the other person's not rowing. You know what I mean? It's annoying. With canoes, it's like you don't really one man a canoe. You can, but like generally speaking, on the canoe game, it's at least 2 people in a canoe. Sometimes more than 2, 3 or 4 sometimes. And it's like there's always one person that's not really doing his part. It's like, motherfucker. So that's why I asked about 1-man or 2-man kayaks, because like once you get past 1-man kayaks, it's like now you're relying on somebody else. Super annoying. That was my experience growing up with the canoes. I mean, you could technically take a canoe out on the lake at like did that a few times at night. Steal some beers, or bring some grass. Get a joint or something tucked away in your backpack, and then like when mom and dad fell out, you take that joint and quietly sneak out of camp with one of the oars and the canoe, and paddle out onto the lake, lay on the bottom of the canoe and stare up at the bats flying over the lake, smoke a joint. Clocked us hard. Oh yeah. Yeah, kayaking seems dope as hell. As soon as you figure out how to turn yourself back over when you flip, then it's like off to the races. Hell yeah, dude. No, dude. Out on the water, dude? Come on. That's the good stuff. You kind of have to. It's almost required. Ooh. Purple Thunder. Come on. What? Yeah, water sports is my jam, dude. As long as it's like out in nature. I like a good kayak. I mean, admittedly, never been kayaking, but like I like the idea of a good kayak. I love a canoe. Big fan of a canoe. Rowboats are dope. I had a friend that had a little pond near his house. He had a rowboat when we were growing up. It was kind of fun to get out of the. They had multiple rowboats, and you'd get out on the rowboats and pick teams. And when it was hot out, you'd pick teams, and you'd be water fighting each other out on the middle of the little pond in rowboats. Rowboats are kind of a trip. I've done a inner tubing down a river before, like a lazy river, not like a rapids or anything, but like bunch of inflated tires, inner tubing. Do a little. I guess it's called tubing. I've done a little tubing, hook like 5 or 6 tire inner tubes together, and like mini cooler in the middle with some beers and whatnot. Just kind of float down the water, get a sunburn, or float down the rattle. Paddle boats are hell, yeah. Oh, those with where you have to pedal with your legs. Oh, fuck those ones, dude. Yeah, I think I've done those once. I hated it. But yeah, lazy on a lazy river, doing a little tubing with your boys, dude. A case of beer in a in a floatable cooler. The cooler gets all jimmy rigged with its own inner tube and shit. Fuck yeah, that's the good life, dude. Those are the good old days, man. Just gotta have that friend with a truck, right? To carry all that shit down to the water. And then ideally, you got to have that one friend that's like, all right, you got fuck off for a few. I'll fuck off for a few hours and come back and meet you at the bottom of the river. In like 3 or 4 hours. That way you don't have to trek anything back up. That's the perfect storm. But hard to find that friend that doesn't want to go along. Whoa. I'm the friend. You're the friend with the truck. Right on. There you go. Yeah, it's always important. Every group of dudes has that one friend with a truck. At least one friend with a truck. Up here, it's like it's most everybody has a truck. In the Pacific Northwest, it's like Suburbans, SUVs, trucks. It's pretty common. But I mean, even in like places where trucks aren't the standard mode of transportation, most groups have that one friend with a truck at least. Up here, it's more like there's one friend without a truck. And it's like, who's taking him along? Who's transporting Daryl shit? He ain't got a truck. Who's got Edward shit? He's got a Honda Civic. Dude, you're going to get skin cancer. Skin cancer for Kyle. Yeah, you can't take it with you, right? Smoke them if you got them. That's what I say. Ugh. Today was a doozy of a day for me. This morning, I should say. Work was work. It was whatever. Other than at the very start of the day, I clock in. I head back over to where my aisles are, where I throw the freight in my area of the store and warehouse, whatever. And the alarm goes off. Within like 10 minutes, the alarm goes off. And we can managers start walking around. Everybody's got to get out of the building. Lower parking lot. Clear out the building. We had like a fire hazard scare thing in the freezer, and they had to empty the whole place out. The fire department had to come, multiple fire trucks, and like walk through the whole warehouse, make sure nothing was on fire. I guess someone in the freezer was like, "I smell smoke," and they were like, "Yeah, it does smell like smoke in here. Like something's burning." And the alarm went off. It's like, oh my gosh, it was a whole thing. Another shitty 19 Civic. Yeah, well, Civics are reliable, dude. Say shitty if you want, but Civics will run forever. I gotta post that to Instagram, by the way. I keep forgetting to do that stuff like that, but I took videos. I gotta post it to the Instagram, put it on my stories or something. Let me see what I got. He complained about how bad his car was in the snow, pretends to get the same thing. Yeah, well, If it ain't broke, don't fix it or whatever, right? I don't know what that expression is. Whatever that expression is. All right, let me send this over to the Instagram. Well, that's human error, though, bro. That's not on the vehicle.
Second fire truck.
I like how slow my phone operates now, dude. I've watched way too much porn on my phone. It's like it doesn't it works it barely works anymore. It takes like 5 minutes to load anything up. Better on here than on my electronics that I actually use every day. Okay. That's one I already put through. Okay, send this one through. All right, that was the second one. Is this the third one? Nope, that was. Come on. Wake up. Phone, come on. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I'm doing too many things at once. I'm streaming and mining and posting to Instagram.
Second fire truck.
Here we go. Turns out the insides of the freezer, it was an actual freezer, the inside, the roof of the freezer. We had freight stacked all the way up to where it was too high up in the freezer apparently, and like the motors and the engines and shit at the top of the freezer that are keeping it cold and working so hard to keep the entire huge giant size of an apartment complex freezer what do you call it, cold, can also light shit on fire. So like the top of the freight, like ice cream sandwiches and shit, were up at the very top of the stack, and they were all melted. The boxes were crushed and melted, and like the machinery up at the top of the fucking building was like literally melting product. That's what people were smelling.
Second fire truck.
But in the moment, everybody's like, "What the hell, dude? We're getting cleared out of the work." People are the fire trucks show up with their sirens on and whatever, and their lights on, and we're all like, "Ooh." Bro, everybody's recording it, so I was like, shit, I'll record it too. What the hell? Why not? I want Instagram posts and whatnot. So I think I just posted all three of them, so we should be good now. All right, there you go. $88 out of 100. We're doing pretty good, man. We're almost done. La 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 la. Yeah, I don't dare mess with the tires or else they'll be garbage. Those tires are perfect. I feel like I bounced back pretty good from being like, they basically made everybody in the building go outside for like 35, 40 minutes. The fire trucks came, firemen in like their full suits and everything went into the building and, we're ready for whatever. There was no fire. It was like, the alarms went off and they had to check the building, make sure no gas was leaking or, nothing was like, it's just a bunch of damaged product and half frozen stuff at the top of the freezer type shit. It's pretty unexciting for the firemen, I'm sure, but if you just look at the three posts that I put on Instagram, it looks like it was like a big deal. Like, oh shit, there's a fire at Nick's work. Like, yeah, or we stacked the freight in the freezer too tall and blocked the fans or whatever at the top of the freezer, and in doing so, melted a bunch of ice cream, and it was pretty uneventful, really. But I'm sure the family will be like, "Is everybody okay?" Oh, that's I want the reaction from friends and family. Basically, is what I'm looking for. Before I go too much farther away from this, I should definitely check to see if I have like explosive load or any of the ones like trucking or anything that's up here in my personal dailies. I mean, refined pay dirt. That technically I have. Yeah. Pawnbroker. I'm halfway there already on that one. Poker player. Okay. I want to chase that guy down right now and be like, what the fuck? Because I know he's dropping that off at the chop shop. But, yeah, I don't have a gun. And, yeah. That guy was going up the down ramp. Like, he's the one being a fuckboy. We'll see if I can break 100 heading into the city. Looks like I'll be able to. Probably. Well, maybe not. I got enough to play the poker right now, dude. Just with what I have in my pockets. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let me hit this real quick.
Yeah? You need cash for it.
Oh, okay.
Another card? 16. All bets are in. Let's get this. Another? 17. Here's 19. One more card. One.
So glad you could join.
Please place your chips.
Let's get it.
If you would.
The bets are closed. Let's begin.
See it too. Please. 11 here.
Whenever you're ready.
Ooh, I got me a flush. Come on. Give me my money. Flush is 4-1, which means I get 400 off that. Come on. Nice try, bitch. I got a flush. Get out my face. All right, so I need to win 5 of these, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay.
You bust. Please place your chips. 14. Chips place, please. Thank you. Enjoy your time here.
Bets are closed. Best of luck.
Betting is closed. Good luck.
What will your move be?
Ooh, flush again. Come on.
Please place your chips.
Get out my face.
Chips place, please.
Nice try. Pair of 8s does not beat a flush. Nice try, dude.
Shall we go for another?
Place those chips, please. All bets are in. Let's get this.
Bets are closed. Let's
Please
begin.
place your chips. Hard for you. Chips place, please.
Whenever you're ready.
Your chips. Betting is closed. Good luck. That's an 8. 10. Got 11. Please place your
Coming up
chips.
for another?
Card. We got a 21 here.
I didn't have cards good enough to win that one, so I said, nope. Next hand.
Place those chips.
Bets are closed. Best of luck.
All bets are in. Let's get this started. Dealer sees 10. Got a 7. Please
will your
place
move
your
be?
chips. One more card.
Sure, we'll play a queen. Why not? Screw it. At a certain point, we got to win 3 more. Let's just get it.
Please.
Low cards, low cards, low cards, low cards. Oh, yeah, yes, I beat him. Nice try. I have high card queen. You have high card jack. Nice try.
Place those chips.
Push counts, right? Towards my... Yep, I need 2 more.
All bets are in.
All right, let's get it.
Hard for you. 5. Too high. 9.
All bets are
Please
closed.
place your
Let's
chips.
begin.
Another card.
The bets are closed.
11
Let's
here.
begin.
Chips place, please. Betting is closed. Good luck. Chips in, please. C14. Closed now.
One
Let's
more?
start, shall we? Wow. Hey, 21.
Whenever you're ready.
One more card.
Bets,
11.
please.
King
There.
with a 10 behind it is pretty good. I mean, I wish I had a pair or something, but, you know. Backed by a 10 is pretty good. Haha, get out of my face. I win again.
All bets are in.
All right, I need to win one more time.
That's without risk. Let's
Still got plenty of time, too. Let's go.
sees 10. 10. See it too. Call it 19. One more card. Would you like another card? Betting is closed. Have another go?
are closed. Best
Four of a kind. Four of a kind.
Chips in, please. 20. Please place your chips. Bets are closed now. Let's start, shall we? Got a 21 here. Place those chips, please. All bets are in. Chips placed, please. Let's get this started.
Ooh, ace and a queen. Let's go.
Why not?
Got a 7.
Big win. Big win.
6.
All right, bets in.
17. Another
What's he
card.
got?
A 6.
You ain't got shit. Get out of my face.
Classic. Lucky 13.
Nice try.
That's 19.
One more.
Oh, thank you.
Time for your chips. One more card.
Let me leave.
Place your
I
chips,
would like to
please.
leave
All
right
bets
now,
are
please.
in.
Thank.
Great. Let's get this started. Let's
Let me off the table. Thank you so much.
Chips placed, please. 10. 6 and 8. If you will. 13. Ready? 3. Card for you. 20. 19. That 7 there. Would you like another card?
Time. We got time to play some ponies. Come on.
Another card? Pay 20. Got 12.
I like that guy's style over there. He's doing it. Doozy floozy. Talented Turk. There's a couple of new horses in the track, by the way. I noticed it the other day that there was a couple of new horses in the track. Oh, we're doomed. Yeah, we're doomed. We're doomed. No chance I would have been able to guess 10-1 on a doozy flu. I did say doozy floozy and then it won, but I just like the name. I didn't think a 10-1 was going to win right off the bat. Nah, I don't see an obvious one right there. There's a couple horses I like there, but I don't want to blow all my cash. What do we got? I still got 2,500. Let's go. We'll put that in the bank. Move on with our day. Let's go check at DW, see if they have a line. See if there's anybody even clocked in. There's probably nobody even clocked in. Let me look on the phone. Where's the phone? Phone. Yep, nobody even clocked in. Okay. Well. Whoa. This car got stabs, dude. Man, I tell you what, it's got squabbles, bro. It's it mashes, dude. It full mashes, dude. I need to get it painted up and switched up and whatnot, but yeah. So now I just have my Hermes right here, my cool old boy classic car with my cool boy paint job, and my customized cool boy old school, muscle car vibe. And then I got my Yosemite, my jacked up truck, and then I got a moped. That's it. That's it. I'm like enough. I end up going like, but I also need a van. But then I also need this kind of car. But then I also need this kind of car. It's like, dude, enough. I don't need all that bullshit, dude. This is my one fancy like show car right here. I need my work truck, which I bought the Yosemite because it's like one of the trucks I've seen the least driving around. There's the Sand King. Everybody's got a Sand King. Everybody's got a fucking, the 4-door ones, the Raptor looking ones and stuff. But very few people I've seen with the Yosemite, so I bought one of those. And then moped is like the most uncool version of the motorcycle you can get, which I love because everybody has their cool boy motorcycles. It's like, yeah. With that shit, dude. I got a dope ass moped, dude. Get out of my face. Right now, I don't have enough time to start into anything because of the restart, so. I'm just kind of driving around. I don't know what else to do right now. Had to know that was going to happen. I mean, I pretty much could have called that. All right, next time we play, we're going to be down and dead, and that'll just be how we do that. I'm not waiting that out. I'm not waiting that out right now. Just not doing it. Ugh. There's too many other things I need to do today. You know, like I can't. I'm not gonna wait that out. When I jump in, I'll jump in after the restart or something and do the I'm dead and that whole thing. But for right now, not worried about it. Guys, it's kind of a short one today, but you know, we got things done. We had things to do. We got things done. So I feel accomplished nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, Instagram.